So coming to the opportunities or career opportunities to be specific in life sciences. In India, the highest position in administration, whether it be state or central government, is, we all know, the Indian Administrative Service. Under this umbrella, there are so many posts, like Indian Foreign Service is also there. In addition to this, IRS, Indian Revenue Service, IPS, Indian Police Service, etc. etc. For all these posts, only degree is the qualification. So, if you complete your undergraduation with BA, BSc, BCom, any subject, you can become the highest ranked officer in the state or in India. But what you need is a 55% of simple 55% of marks. In addition to this, some knowledge on general studies and one subject. It can be any of your choice. If you think that you know Telugu very well, Telugu grammar including Chandasu, you can opt for Telugu language subject. You need not do undergraduation in Telugu. You feel that you can answer history questions very well. You can take that subject. But if you feel that you have interest in zoology or botany and you are well versed with the subject, and you can take botany or zoology as the option. So thus, this degree opens doors to a number of fulfilling careers. Let me introduce myself. Myself, Dr. T. Samuel Devitra. I'm a principal at Government Degree College, Korumamila in YSR Kadapa district. Our college is a small college established in a big space, about 48 acres. We offer about 6 programs with 23 staff and 160 students presently. We offer BSc Botany here. Next year onwards, we are going to introduce BSc Zoology also. And coming to what the NEP 2020 says. Honorable Prime Minister introduced National Education Policy 2020. Under this, you have few opportunities that we don't have previously. For example, when I was doing MSc, I cannot do B.Ed simultaneously, offline mode. I can do it in B.R. Ambedkar or any other open university, but the classes should not clash. But here, NEP 2020 offers you two full-time physical degrees. Okay. For example, your college runs between 8 to 1. There you join BSc Zoology honors. And there is another college which runs from 1 to 5 or 6. There you can join BA history because it gives multidisciplinary. So as long as The timings of the classes do not overlap. You can do physical degrees too at a time, which is not the case with us. If you do that at the time, one of the degree is invalid, even though classes do not overlap at the time. The second thing is you can do two online degrees simultaneously. Two online or one physical degree, one online degree. You can do it simultaneously. So this is the condition or opportunities given under national education policy. You know that you have multiple opportunities under this, and there is multiple entry and exit options. If you go out of the college after first year, you will be given a certificate. After second year, you will be given diploma, and after third year, will be given undergraduate certificate. But the BSc Honors offers 4 year degree course. If you continue for fourth year, you will be eligible for second year PG. Means if you do UG Honors Zoology for 4 years, the fourth year is considered as the first year of MSc, so that you'll be directly going to the second year of MSc. Like that, it is almost integrated MSc course, the 4 year course. Okay. The only condition here is that the online degree or physical degree offering colleges have to be recognized by the UGC. That is the only condition left. Next, coming to the career paths in zoology, botany, biotechnology, microbiology, or life sciences, food technology, any other marine living resources, fishery science. There are opportunities, as I've told you before, in terms of government service, like UPSC, Union Public Service Commission, State Public Service Commission, with your undergraduate degree. And also, you can write the examination with postgraduate degree also. There are certain opportunities only with postgraduate degree. Okay? But to be able to join in a private sector, for example, there is a pharma industry. So you need special skills for that. Because the world now is dealing with artificial intelligence. If you take up this as your career, you can go for it. Come to the career opportunities with BSc Zoology students having honors botany or zoology as degree at the entry level with just only degree. You will be offered a lab assistant with a minimum training of 6 hours in Apollo Pharmacy or any other multi specialty hospitals. And after that, you will be given certain training on radiology or that any other specialty course. If you have done that in diploma, you will be given technician or even research assistant. In a particular university, also there are research assistant posts for undergraduate degree students. And there are certain posts called as biologists. One post is wildlife biologist, conservationist, ecologist, and all these posts are said to be related to what we call zoos, that means zoological parks and botanical gardens, where you can get these jobs. And there is a post called as museology, and this museology course is offered by the ones who have completed degree in museum and preservation of, for example, we have in Andhra University, we have a big museum in zoology department, and there is a museum keeper there. And for that museum keeper, generally there will be a technician, and that technician is said to be not necessary that he has to complete museology course. He can be a zoologist with a knowledge on certain preservation techniques, which will be I'll be dealing with later. And specifically, if you complete BSc zoology, there are posts called as zoologists, like zookeeper, animal nutritionist, and wildlife educator. There are so many NGOs, non-government organizations, and these non-government organizations will be dealing with these kind of posts. And those that complete BSc botany purely, they can go for horticulture post or agriculture assistant. So this is what I have just said to you about the National Museum Institute of History of Art, Conservation and Museology, the Maharaja Sawajirao University in Baroda, Calcutta University, Aligarh Muslim University. All these offer diplomas as well as undergraduate, postgraduate courses in museology. And the qualification for this is said to be either BA or BSc. For certain, there is only BA in humanities or social sciences, and for certain, there is required BSc or even PG. So these are the qualifications, and this is one career opportunity that you can go for in your near future if you are interested. We have Geological Survey of India and Botanical Survey of India, especially in Kolkata, they are situated, and also in Andaman and Nicobar Regional Center. Under Kolkata JDSI, there are so many regional centers. One such is Andaman and Nicobar Regional Center. Recently, 2 months back, a notification is given, and this notification is said to be one related to junior research fellow. The second one is related to field assistant, and third one is related to assistant zoologist. Just now I spoke about zoologist, isn't it? So this is the post, name of the post. And they will be giving a good amount of salary, so as you see here. The only thing is that, for example, junior research fellow. This is said to be offered for a particular time period, as long as the project and a particular project exists there. So there are, you can see here there are number of posts here. All these opportunities are given in employment service, employment news. So central government releases employment news report every year. I'll be posting every week, sir. I'll be posting that employment news paper every day in our group, so that you please just go through this. Wherever such opportunities are there, if you have already completed your degree, you can apply for it, or you are said to be completing the sixth semester, and after that also you can daily go through this, weekly go through this info, and you can get these advertisements. Many of the students all over South are not applying for these posts. That is the reason why in all these only South, North Indians are certificated because they follow the notifications profusely. So my sincere suggestion is that you follow the employment news also, so that you can get into these jobs immediately after your degree. And coming to further study after undergraduation, you can go for MSc Zoology MSc Wildlife Science, MSc Ecology, MSc Environmental Science, MSc Marine Biology, MSc Fisheries, MSc Biotechnology, Microbiology, Genetics, or even B.Ed in biology. Or you can go, as I have said before, according to NEP 2020 policy, you can do BSc and B.Ed, MSc and M.Ed, MSc and B.Ed simultaneously. The only thing is that one has to be in offline mode, the other has to be in online. Or if you want to pursue a physical degree, one must be in one session, morning session, the other must be offered in the afternoon session. You have to search for such colleges in your area and you can do two simultaneous degrees. So what is the importance of PG? You may ask. When I was studying undergraduation, my lecturer, Indian Heritage Culture lecturer, is basically history lecturer. I have studied in Chirala, BRS and YR Degree College. He suggested me. I want to. He asked me. All the students asked. He asked all the students what their goals are. And they told me him that they want to become an IAS officer. So then he suggested me to go for PG. Upon his suggestion, I have went for PG. Why he suggested is in undergraduation at that time we have chemistry, botany, zoology, CBZ group. So zoology we will not be having full knowledge on that particular subject. So when I can complete zoology in MSc, the entire subject, actually the syllabus of MSc is almost the same in the with respect to the syllabus for the subject in UPSC exam. So I can be confident with one subject at that. But you were under NEP 2020 are having only honors degree. That means you'll be dealing with only zoology or only botany in your entire this period. So that you need not go for PG now. You can directly appear for uh, um, UPSC or any other examination. Okay. The second important thing is there are certain students who are interested in pursuing their career in research. There are so many opportunities. For example, there is an industry called as biocon. We all know about it. During COVID time, that is the industry which has produced vaccine for COVID, for vaccine. Okay. And these industries are said to be recruiting the students from life sciences with some knowledge on immunology and other things. So you'll have to just attend an interview after completion of MS with a good number of marks, good CV, then you will be inducted in those. So, as what we call MSc Zoology or Botany student, you can be inducted into any research center. Okay. There are certain institutes along with the universities, they offer PhD also. So, after completion of MSc, if you complete your PhD, there are two advantages. One is that you can pursue your PhD, it can be awarded. The second one is that if you become a degree college lecturer like me, there are 5 increments for PhD degree. I don't know at the time when I was doing my PhD that I will get uh, additional amount of 20,000 rupees with PhD degree. I don't know that. But after being selected as degree college lecturer, I came to know that entry level PhD gives me 5 increments, so that there is additional 20,000 rupees for me. Okay, and with MSc, there are so many opportunities. So let's see what these opportunities are. For example, you can be inducting yourself into teaching. So only MSc with 55% is sufficient to become a junior college lecturer. So generally, I tell students that you do either botany or zoology if you're interested in government jobs. If you're interested in private jobs, go for biotechnology, microbiology, marine biology, or any other thing. Why I'm asking you this is, telling you this is, in government of Andhra Pradesh or any other state government, there are junior colleges where intermediate teaching is there. And intermediate, only conventional subject course are there. There is a botany course, there is a zoology course, there is maths, physics, chemistry, English, Hindi, history, like that. But non-conventional course or restructured course like biotechnology, microbiology, food technology are not there in intermediate. So if you pursue your MSc in botany or zoology, you can become a junior lecturer. Okay, junior college lecturer. On the junior is just 55%. That is qualification. Don't think that I need not study well. I can just have MSc with 55% and I can become a junior lecturer. Don't think ever like you have to have what we call complete knowledge in your subject. Unless otherwise, you cannot get selected in any of the competitive exams. The next one is degree college lecturer. So with MSc, you can become only junior college lecturer. For degree college lecturer to become, along with MSc 55% of marks, you need either NET or PhD. If you have both, that will be an additional asset for you in the what we call mm, at the interview time. Okay. So what is NET? NET is a test, national eligibility test. At state level, we call it as SET, state level eligibility test. At central level, this is conducted by Council of Scientific Industrial Research, CSIR, and it is called as CSIR net. And the CSIR net is said to be somewhat difficult. Why? Because it tests your knowledge in the entire life sciences, not only zoology, along with certain chemistry knowledge also should be. So it is somewhat tougher, but you study your MSc perfectly. There is, if you can complete the net as we have completed, you can do that immediately after your MSc. But there is a state level eligibility test, SVT, and this is said to be somewhat easier when compared to CSN. You can complete this, which gives you eligibility for the degree college lecturer notification. And if you complete only state eligibility test, that gives only the eligibility for degree college lecturer. Or the second thing is the set gives you the eligibility for PhD. Okay, you can pursue a PhD in any university. But the CSIR net offers two. One is eligibility for lecturership. So those that have got 70%, let us say 70% of marks in CSIR net exam, they will be given only lecturership. So that means you are eligible for a degree college course. You are eligible for university. Whereas if you have got more than 70%, 80% or 90%, then we make cut off 90, 93, 90. Then you will be given lecturership. In addition to this, they will give you stipend, and this is called as JRF, Junior Research Fellow. About 50,000 rupees will be given for you by the central government. Now it is called as UGC, and the name is changed by the current government, whatever the name it may be. You will be given 50,000 per month to pursue your PhD. Okay, that means you're doing PhD 3 years. So that is what this is. And you can become a school assistant with BSc DEd or BSc DEd combination. And in addition to this, if you have enough money, for example, if you live in hilly areas like Araku, Paderu, Sitanagram, Patnam, Nalmala forest region, any other, you can go for agriculture out there, or you can go for sericulture. Wherever you are, if you have enough money to pursue your business, you can go for ornamental fishery also. There are certain opportunities in poultry feed, dairy feed, as well as hatcheries, including fish ponds, fish farming. And there is self-employment opportunity where you have a small place. You can leave small space in your agriculture field for vermicomposting. The same manure you can use for your agriculture purposes also, and also you can sell it to the other nearby for organic farming. So that will be an additional revenue for that. And there are certain posts in nursery and also gardening. You can get lakhs of rupees if you get trained in nursery and gardening and landscaping. Government is um, stressing on. We know about heat islands. In intermediate, you have studied. What is heat island? All the cement buildings, they trap heat, they retain heat instead of dissipating it into the atmosphere. They retain heat so that the global temperature is rise. In order to arrest, the biologists, the botanists have suggested roof gardening all over the apartments and wall gardening. You can see that in railway stations, in certain multinational companies also, bus stands also. So all these are said to be opportunities for you. If you practice this, you can get lakhs of rupees. Just going to, you can go for a particular apartment, ask them whether they are interested. If they are interested for about like 70,000 or 50,000, based on their budget, you can go for roof gardening and you can get money. All that you need is a skill or just a trade. Okay. So these are the opportunities that I have dealt with you till now. With the MSc NET, you are not only eligible for degree college lecturer, you are eligible for university professor also. University will be having three posts: assistant professor, associate professor, and professor. So with MSc 55% plus CSI net of set, you are eligible for assistant professor post. There are certain posts categorized for certain categories like SC, ST, etc. There is not enough competition in such posts. At the time of interview, if you are well versed in the subject, many of these students with additional degree of PhD and NAT, they are getting into university post directly. There are so many of my students in university like this. And we already have discussed with it. There are UPSC examinations, IFS, IAS, IPS, etc. In addition to this, only BSc botany and zoology students are eligible for forest service post. So there is a post called as Indian Forest Service, not Foreign Service, Indian Forest Service. So this Indian Forest Service uh, offers you an IAS equivalent cadre, and you will be posted anywhere in the country in the zoological park or botanical park. Okay. Next, there are certain posts called as forest rangers, and for the forest rangers also only BSc Life Sciences, that means botany geology students are eligible. There are certain posts in fisheries department, health department, and all these require your biology degree. If you want to go for any other competitive examination, any degree is sufficient for SSC, RRB, APPSC examinations like Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, and Group 2. Okay, and this is the area where many of the students are missing. Recently, the CMFRI have issued a notification. I have shared it with my previous MSc students. I don't know whether they did not come get back to me, whether they have completed it or not. They offer certain posts like field assistant, technical assistant, um, research assistant, that means junior research fellow in particular project for a time period, young professionals, senior research fellows. All these are offered by institutes like CMFRI, Central Marine Fishery Research Institute. It is present all over India, wherever there is a post is there. And one such branch is located in Kochi and Visakhapatnam. Okay. And my sincere suggestion to you before leaving your degree, before you leaving college, is just publish a paper with the help of your lecturer. Ask them, sir, I would like to pursue research as career. I want to publish a paper. So they will guide you how to write a research paper. And along with the lecturer, you will publish a paper in a national or international journal. There are two advantages. One is that your name will be in Google. Whenever anyone searches your name, it appears in Google. The second is that when you go for an interview, if you show this paper, whether it be junior lecture post, clinical lecture post, or any other research post that we have discussed just now, this will fetch you a great amount of what we call marks when compared to the others who have attended the interview. And this is what I have suggested just before. Before leaving the college, you ask your lecturer and get trained in these aspects. That will give you certain posts in certain colleges. For example, there is a degree college. They have to maintain a museum, let us say, but the lecturers are not able to um, give time for the museum. So with these techniques and a certificate in Geological Survey of India, Geological Survey of India offers 7 days certificate course every year. You can apply for it, learn these techniques there. Or even your lecturer can help you. Degree college or junior college lecturer can help you to learn these techniques. Like animal preservation. Taxidermy. What is taxidermy? For example, there is a bird. You cut it through the stomach, remove all the contents, dry it, clean it with formalin, stuff it with cotton, stitch it again, and you can preserve the bird as it is in the same form that is it is alive. That is what taxidermy is. And you can go for entomology. So whatever the insects that are present in your area, if you can just get the insect, there is a manual for identification of the insect, and you can preserve it in a box. So that when you do this at college level, that will give you certain force. Okay. And as I have told you that you need to have you have post in pharmaceutical industry like hospitals for which certain techniques are required, like DNA extraction. Okay. So identification of species, another knowledge which you can have. Field sampling, statistical analysis of the what we call samples. You can do it. There are certain you will get astonished. There are certain job roles here. For example, I have done my MSc. I'm pursuing a PhD. I don't know much good English, so I'm not able to write any publication. Okay, journal writing this is. I'm not able to write it. Though I have enough amount of sample with me, two things I'm not able to do. One, I'm not able to write. The other, I'm not able to analyze it. It is statistical. If you are well versed with statistical software like R, SPSS, and there are certain other softwares, if you really know the entire intricacies of these softwares or statistical analysis knowledge, you can do help and get amount in return. There are certain universities, private universities, offering what we call journal writing opportunity. That means you write journal for other person who are pursuing the degree or pursuing the, for example, we as lecturer, I'm a degree college lecturer. For every 2 years, there is a career advancement scheme. For every 3 to 5 years, I'll be going to the next level of salary hikes. So for that, I need three publications. So because I'm involved in academic work, I have done research, but I'm not able to write properly. So that this particular person who is well versed in journal writing, I can give him that my research work, and he will write the paper and publish it and complete the entire task, give the publication. In return, you give him the money. So this is legal only. This is not illegal. You're not getting any PhD degree without any work here. You have work, but all that you don't have it. You don't have specific statistical knowledge, analysis knowledge, and don't have any knowledge in writing, or you don't have any time. So there are certain posts where you can fall back on in your future if you are well versed in English. Okay. So these are other jobs in wildlife rehabilitation specialist, wildlife photography. This is the latest post in all over the world. Digital wildlife content creator. If you want to become a YouTube, uh, what we call YouTuber, you may be doing so many reels. So do the reels with respect to bird. So get a good camera, get good photograph of wildlife or the biodiversity near around you, and you search for this in the internet. You post that pic and you will get money. You go for the competitions, you will get money. So that is how, based on basic photography and videography skills, many are getting money. And there are opportunities in video editing also. So any studio, any photo studio offers what we call a post for video editing, Photoshop, etc. And in addition to degree, if you complete Photoshop or Adobe Premiere or Canva, you can get enough amount of enough money while sitting in your. Okay. So this is how there are so many opportunities. And last but not least, the most important one is online biology tutor or coach. There is one of my friends, my wife's friend. He is in Kolkata. He visited our house in Vizag once. I asked him what he was doing. He is earning about 1 lakh per month at the time, about 5 6 years back. And what he's doing is he is doing only tutor job. So he goes to house and teaches the students there for the elite people, not for the normal home tuition. Elite people, we have good knowledge in that particular subject. Elite people will be asking you to teach their children. There you can get enough amount of money. The second one is he's also offering online classes. So like us, I'm offering this free of cost, but the same is offered by certain institutes with a certain amount of money. For example, 10,000 for 3 months period. So if at least 10 students join, you will get 1 lakh in 3 months. All that you require is knowledge, specific knowledge in that particular subject, expertise that will seek so. And one more thing you can do with this is if there is any question paper, you have a set question paper or PG set question paper. You can go through it, analyze it. The one 7th class maybe. You can go through it and analyze it and release it to your YouTube channel. Share it among your friends. If you have minimum 1,000 subscribers continuously through what we call uh, advertisements, you will get enough amount of money. If the subscriber level increases to thousands, you will get more money. There is one person called as Shomu. He's from Kolkata. You see here, he has 2.3 million subscribers. What he does, he just teaches. He'll be having a camera in front. He will be carrying a board behind, whiteboard. Previously, he used only whiteboard. Now, because he has enough amount of money, he's using digital board. Hmm. He has a well-worth knowledge in zoology and botany, that is biology. So he teaches all the topics for CBSE, ICSE, and even for undergraduation, zoology, entrance test like Central University entrance test for undergraduate, and PG entrances. And for all these, students go and visit his class. He teaches in English and Hindi. If any of you are well versed in Hindi language, you can go for it. You can get minimum 5 lakhs to 6 lakhs per month. You are a hit on the internet. Okay. If anyone feels that your classes are useful, they will join your channel and you can give it free of cost only. Only you can get enough money, amount of money. Or if number of subscribers increase, you can say that there is today there is one session for 100 rupees. This is for 1 hour, and I'll be dealing with um, DNA fingerprint technology or any other tools and techniques in biology, any other fresh topic, or artificial intelligence or genome editing, CRISPR gas technology, any other topic, they will immediately join just 100 rupees. Even if 1,000 students join, because it is all over the world, not just your state or your region, you will get lots and lots of money. Okay? So these are the opportunities for your career with botany, zoology, or any other life sciences subjects. Okay. So if you have any doubt with respect to the career opportunities, you can ask me. Otherwise, we'll stop this here and we'll start the class. Thank you.